Well, kia ora everybody, and welcome to North Harbour Stadium for another night of action, the ARL Wednesday Night League. Thank you for joining us. We've had a beautiful winter's day in Auckland today as we welcome you to round 6 of the Fox Premiership for 2023. Tonight's game, Manukau Magpies up against the Richmond Bulldogs. Looking forward to this game. Manukau, they have won 2 of their 5 games to date, had wins over Bay Roskill and Mangere East. Losses, tight ones to Te Aratu and Glenora, and a big loss last week to Point Chev, who of course are unbeaten. Richmond come into this game having been in fantastic form. 5 wins, 5 games played, undefeated, and had good win over Bay Roskill in their last outing by 40 points to 26. So that means Richmond, while they're not just towards the top of the table, they are tied at the top with Point Chev at the moment. So the Greyland-based team and the Point Chev team, the 2 near rivals in the inner west of Auckland, at the top of the table. Howick, Marist, Te Aratu are placed 3rd to 5th at the moment. Manukau down the table a little bit, but they've proved to be competitive in most of the games that they have played. Well, kia ora to Crystal Rota, the Kiwi Ferns captain. She's with us for another Wednesday Night League. Crystal, should be a good game, this one?
Yeah, it should be a very good game, Glenn. There's so much youth amongst both sides, some up-and-coming talent, and then some vast experience too in both teams, so it's going to be a very exciting match tonight. Well,
let's have a look at the 2 lineups now. Manukau's team, pretty similar to the one that lost to Point Chev at the weekend. They do have a new player in their team today, Daly Casson, who's going to be playing in the halves today with Sam Nati, who's arguably the best player. Sam Nati, a New Zealand residence player from 2020, a former Papakura player as well, New Zealand secondary school rep. He's played all 8 games at halfback, a very good player, and you'll see him take control of this team. The other player to keep your eye on too is Ujo John, their co-captain. He's at lock for this game. And here is the Richmond Bulldogs today. 2 of these players have played New South Wales Cup for the Warriors this season. Navajo Doyle, number 6. He's actually a hooker, but he's playing in the halves today. And Nicholas Halalilo on the interchange, and he's played 9 games for the Warriors New South Wales games, so they've played 11 in total, so he's played in 9 of them, so he's been in very good form. A rep player for Akarana last year, as most of these players are for Richmond. So a very good balanced team. Let's hear from the coaches in just a moment. We're going to hear from Henry Nicholas, the Richmond coach. We're going to start off with Tamore Nati, the Manukau coach.
Thanks, Glenn. Kia ora everybody. We're down here at North Harbour Stadium for the Wednesday Night League, and I'm here with coach of Manukau, Tamore. So quick turnaround for the boys. How's their recovery been, and how's preparations been for tonight's game?
Preparation this week was pretty smooth. Like you said, it was a short turnaround. Sunday we had a quick pool session. Monday just played con games, just get the boys running around the paddock, and then Tuesday just a light team run.
Beautiful. So what's the focus for tonight's game, heading into this game against the undefeated Richmond side?
Just sticking to our structure, just trying to tire out their middles and go from there, try and hit the edges, try and score out wide or even better in the middle.
Go well tonight. Thank you. Kia ora, Henry. Team's on a bit of a roll and on a winning streak. What's your guys' key focus for tonight's match against Manukau?
Oh, look, we just want to be clean off the footy. Coming out of yardage, we want to be completing our sets, turning them around as much as possible, making them feel uncomfortable when they're coming out of yardage, and just good defensively right across the park, really.
And your defensive efforts, do you think that's a strength of your guys' side?
Well, we've put a lot of effort in over the last couple of weeks. So, we've prided ourselves over the last couple of weeks on our defence. We do a lot of work at training on it. So, we're comfortable where we're at.
Well, want to wish you all the very best, and I know that you've got a shout-out, so I'll give the mic over to you.
Cool. Yeah, I just want to shout out to Caspar Sal and Tama Mataura, who are doing it quite tough at the moment. All the best, boys.
Yeah, Henry Nicholas there, the coach of Richmond. He has been a real steward of this club. He's been a rep coach too at under 15s, 18s and 20s level for Akarana. So keep an eye on him through the rest of the year. See if he might pop up later on in the year coaching teams again. So here come the 2 sides. And Richmond been very impressive. They have lost, including the 3 qualifiers that they played prior to the Fox Memorial Championship starting. They only lost one of those games, and it was a tight one to Bay Roskill. Ever since then, they've been undefeated. And three of those games on the trot, they didn't concede any points at all. Wins over Manukau, but Te Aratu and Otahu, they shut them out, all three of them.
That just shows they've got some very good and strong defensive policies, Glenn. So we're looking forward to seeing what they show out there tonight.
And even in their next game against Papakura, they only conceded 6 points. So it's a bit of a surprise to see them concede 26 last week, but they still got the win. Here they weren't too pleased with their performance last week against Bay Roskill, but they still won by 14 points.
Stay behind the kick there,
So
boys.
the Bulldogs
Here we go.
underway, and the referee gets us underway as Daniel Caddy for this game today. Manukau, who of course we saw recently here, beat Mangere East in Wednesday night footy. Back out there here at North Harbour Stadium. So they're going to have to be at their very best, you'd think, to beat this pretty decent Richmond Bulldogs team, as we see Tere Kuita Arama play the ball. Good shot there coming in from Wesley Veikoso, wearing 8. He is a former Warriors jersey flag player. You've got some pretty handy footballers, have the Richmond Bulldogs, as we see Manukau playing some football now and spreading it. But the drift defence is pretty good. Good tackle coming in from Suakai Tofa for Richmond there on his opposite number, and Fortu is injured. They won't want to lose him. He is one of their players with rep experience, the Manukau Magpies. And I don't know what's happened there. He might have just fallen awkwardly, or we might have a look at the replay, hopefully, to see. So Manukau Magpies will be concerned about Paia Fortu here. They won't want to lose him. He's played 7 of the 8 games they've played. One of them at fullback, but most of them in the centres.
Richmond came out in this game and they've made a massive statement with their defensive efforts early in the game.
Yeah, Bo Courts at fullback, another hugely experienced player, New Zealand Māori resident from 2020. They've got some very good players in this Richmond team, and of course James Gavitt, who we've seen playing in the New South Wales Cup for the Warriors as well. He was with Richmond last year. So hopefully Fortu is able to continue here. But not a good sign, perhaps, that his headgear is off, and he's going to actually seek the safety of the sideline.
It's unfortunate for the Magpies with the loss as such so early in the game.
John plays it in place of Fortu, and now Manukau's William Tere has played all the games. He's their key front rower. Tere wearing 8. There goes the kick from Ngati. And it's all the way down to Courts, who's taking it comfortably on his 30. And here comes Bo Courts. Welcome to the game. Poroto hits him nice and hard.
What a beautiful hit.
He's a tough lad, though, Courts. And now they've got some very good wingers. Potu and Tupai is playing today, his 3rd game. We saw Potu playing regularly for Akarana in the ARL Premiership last year. Scored heaps of tries, especially in the final against Canterbury. And now here comes Atai. In fact, it's Halalilo who's actually starting the game there. Another injured player, perhaps. Oh, no, he's okay. So Halalilo out there wearing 13. Slotting in to Tami, half-blade. Collins Kamuhemu, another Akarana rep from last year. There goes the kick from Doyle. And it's nicely positioned there by Liu Chan, and good set by Richmond. Manukau hard on their line here, Crystal.
Yeah, they sure are. That was a good effort from Richmond. They had a good attacking set and then a good kick into a great spot. So now they've got their defensive efforts, which they're showing right here. They've made a statement already in the beginning of this game with their hard defensive efforts, which their coach spoke about earlier. So see what Manukau can do to get out of their red zone.
Well, good ruck speed there, and they've got a bit of a roll on now, the Magpies. Up towards the 30. They've come out of this nicely through that tackle of Veikol. So kick early in the count there by Sam Ngati, but Courts is back in excellent position again. And he flicks it back to Pai. As Ngati was looking for the big shot there too, wasn't he?
Sure was.
There's Courts at dummy half. Here comes Potu again. He's a good winger. Very good prospect. Potu, another hard-charging, big, athletic winger in this competition. This is Carlos Henry. Jersey flag player for the Warriors back in 2018. And now hitting the line hard is Michael Lamafa. Just able to keep his hands on the ball. Collins Kamuhemu. Oh, they just wasted a tackle there. Did the Bulldogs. There's Lamafa. Here goes the kick. And nicely taken there. It's a good catch by Coronato John for Manukau. And so far the Magpies have survived okay.
They have survived greatly, and it was Richmond have made some really good yardage by just getting some good go forward, quick play the balls and building momentum. The kick there didn't quite probably get in the spot where they wanted to, but Manukau here with good chance for an attacking set.
Well, the one thing that's helped Manukau so far, Crystal, is they haven't made any errors. They haven't had any field position at all. It's so critical when you've got possession in your own half not to cough it up.
Definitely. They look like they're composed too. They're not putting any extra pressure on themselves, and Nati's just getting the kick down. As we've seen earlier, he put an early kick through and they sort of chase down, but they don't seem to be under any stress, even though they're getting caught quite deep down by the line.
It's Tamori Ngati, the coach of Manukau. He's the elder brother of Sam, who's out there today. Tamori actually had played a game for Manukau earlier on in the year. As we see Puruto, who put that big shot on early. Oh, there's a big shot on John, who slipped into the tackle of Halalilo there, right on the halfway line. A little dab from dummy half. Right. Here comes John again. And there is Ngati. Nice little shift back on the inside. Comes Petoni. Yes, there. Only for 4 it is. Wearing the 19 is Ngati. Looking to unleash again. Here's the new player, Casson. Breaking some tackles. Can't quite link up there with John on the left wing. And that was a chance for Manukau gone bigging.
That was a good little play there. Little show and go. But unfortunately couldn't get the ball away in that last instance.
Yeah, it was good play, wasn't it? Yeah, that missed tackle there created the opportunity. Or might have been a bit of obstruction there too.
Potentially.
With one of those Richmond players perhaps taken out there, but in the end, maybe a bit of justice for the Bulldogs. We're looking to effectively bring the ball out from their goal line. As we see Lamafa again. So far defended pretty solidly. He'll have to continue all the way through the game. You're going to be asked some serious questions. This is Henry again. 5th game of the season for him. And there's a penalty. Referee Caddy says just holding Henry down just for a touch too long. It must have only been a couple of seconds in that one.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was too much there. Oh.
Well, John, there it is.
Yeah,
always looks slow on the replay though, doesn't it? Bulldogs full set here, right on the halfway line.
Hold, wait for the tap it.
And then straight back into the action as we see Jeremiah Schuster. Tackled on the 40. He's playing on that left edge, back row position. And nowhere for Veikoso to go that time. Collins coming in with dummy half. Out it comes to Sofa. Oh, he's lost it. And referee's going to let play continue. Loose carry. It's going to be the ruling there. I didn't think maybe Manukau knocked that on, but in the end perhaps got a call from the touchy.
See here.
He just got it lost out of his hands.
Manukau feed.
Indeed. So feeding the scrum here is Daly Casson. Wearing the 9 jersey, but actually playing at standoff. 5/8 in this game. There's been a number of 5/8s for Manukau through the season. It's not been easy for Sam Nardi to strike up a combination with a ever-revolving cast, with Casson the latest. in there for the Magpies today. Here's Tangi Tepu. Fifth game in the centres for the Magpies this evening this year. He's out of 8 games, and now Ngati just takes a carry. Stingrays player from 2020. So far, Manukau holding their own pretty nicely at the moment. Tonga for 4, and now it's out to William Tere again. In fact, this is Tere Kuita Arama. Well, they're completing their sets okay at the moment as John looks to play a bit of football. Casson, that's a good spread from Holomotu Roberts. Now the last play for the Magpies. Koronato John. Casson. Well, that was partially charged. Might work out here for John. He's just not quite there in time, and Bo Courts tidies it up.
Yeah, that's good vision and good pick-up by Bo Courts. He's been brilliant at the back there. Got the kicks from Ngati, a good kicks, and Bo at the back there, he's just scooping them up.
Yeah, Jeremiah Potu, number 5 for Richmond. That was a player going backwards, and it hurt him too. Got around the jaw there. The Richmond fans loved that one. Wow, that was a big shot on, I think it was Tangi Tepu.
The attacker's just got him around the door. He's lifted the arm up. Coming? Just the attacker's lifted the arm and got him.
Well, in the end, it was just a raised
No, go with it.
kind of forearm. We've seen that penalised in the past.
Yes, we have.
Well, there's a lot of discussion recently about one in the NRL, wasn't there? So in the end, the referee is going to allow just to play the ball. Carlos Henry, it was. On Tangi Tepu. Now Lemafa.
Yeah, sweet. Oh, move! Let's right here on me. Good work.
Magpies doing well to hold Richmond scoreless. Now Halalilo. Good to see him back playing for the Bulldogs.
Good work. Go.
Third game of the season for him. There goes the kick from Annandale. And not badly weighted. And it's down there to Tamoti on the right wing there for the Magpies.
Magpies are playing very safe footy, and it's working for them. Nothing too fancy to start with, but as you said earlier, Glenn, there's been no errors from the Magpies, which has helped keep them in this game.
Yeah, they've pretty much completed 100% so far in the game.
Don't go early here, boys. Get up, get up. Hold.
Bulldogs just clearing the ruck in time. Ooh, looking for a big shot there. Was Tofa. Just missing, though, on Holomotu Roberts. Ngati. And gives it back to William Tere again.
Here we are, boys. Take it. Good work, go.
In fact, it's Tere Kuita Arama. He's going okay, isn't he? Now, there's the kick from Sam Ngati. Taken nicely by Tupai. Oh, good shot from Sam Ngati.
He's been in good form this season, and that's showing through this game as well. Not just his attacking abilities, but also his defensive efforts, as we've just seen there.
Just going about Jeremiah Potu. Wait till you see him in the clear. He is a beast. Very hard man to tackle. Actually, was surprised going through the score is that we haven't seen more tries from him as Bo Courts bumps a tackler out of the way as well.
Come to me. Here we are. Stand now. Go.
Collins Kamuhemu, bit of activity on the short side here. There goes the kick from Annandale. Hasn't been knocked on by Liu Chan at fullback. So Manukau have got it again.
Off now, let him go. Hold.
Good competitive game of Wednesday Night League so far as we see Tuma Tomoti. Fourth game of the season for him on that right wing side. Now nowhere fast. Kari Holomotu Roberts. Very versatile player. He's played at hooker. Well, there's a high shot on Koronato John. Fairly easy one there for referee Caddy to rule on.
That was a very high shot. Thankfully, no injury off that one.
Yeah, Koronato John is a, well, he's not the tallest winger, but it's important with shorter players, Crystal, to adjust your tackle technique.
Oh, it's such a, even in the NRL, we've seen so many head highs, and even if the player is falling into the tackle, unfortunately, you're going to get penalised if your shoulder's going anywhere near or your arms going anywhere near the neck or the head.
It was Isaiah Sofa who had gave the penalty up there. So Manukau now got a full set inside Richmond's half. And into it again to Puroto. And now here comes William Tere. I'm liking the look of these two front rowers in this Manukau team.
Yeah, they're just getting going forward, running it straight up.
There's Ricardo Tere Kuita Arama again.
They've both got a bit of footwork too,
They
Glenn.
have. Yeah, big bodies. Here's Ngati. Back on the inside to Ujo John. Co-captain, he's lost it, but it's been stripped out of his hands. Blake Collins Kamuhemu, the Akarana Falcons player from last year, penalised on that occasion. Oh, Manukau, what a prime opportunity now to try and crack this Richmond defence with a full set inside the 10. The Magpies, off they go again through Holomatu Roberts. Tongia for 4 at dummy half. Here's John, good little short ball, here's a chance. Oh yes, I think he's got it down. The try's got to be given here. And Ricardo Tere Kuita Arama has got it. And he deserves a try. He's been excellent.
He does deserve a try. He's been working hard. He's been getting good go forward for the Magpies, and nice little short ball there, and just stormed over the line to score a try for Manukau and get them on the board first.
Yeah, love the play here. A little short ball here from Ujo John. It was flat. And yeah, no doubt about that try. Getting down by Ricardo Tere Kuita Arama, who scores his second try of the season. Got one back against Mangere East, right back at the start of the year.
Looks like he's going for a well-deserved rest.
Oh yeah. Well. It's you wouldn't think, based on what we've seen so far, Crystal, that Richmond are at the top of the table undefeated.
No, well, they're just in the beginning. They came out and made a statement with their defence, and Manukau just, like I said earlier, didn't show any signs of putting themselves under pressure and just grinded away, weathered the storm, and at the back end of penalty, they've managed to score and get on the board first.
Well, it's not like Richmond are playing badly either.
No, they're definitely not playing badly. I mean, with the ball in hand, they're marching up the field, getting good meters and getting good momentum. So it's not as if they're playing bad. But in this instance, Manukau, just managed to score that beautiful try for short ball.
So Sam Ngati converts the try. He's been in excellent goal-kicking form for the Magpies this season. 6 points to 0. So plenty for the Bulldogs to think about.
Stay behind the kick there, boys.
So the execution from the Magpies has been spot on so far. As Beau Courts gets it underway again. Oh yeah, that was had a weird flight on it, didn't it? That one. As we see Tony Yese take it in the end pretty well for Manukau. And now taking a hit up is Akusi, who's out there. The interchange player. He's been on the interchange every game so far for the Magpies this season. Now Ujo John flips between prop and lock for his team. And here's Cassin's pass. Nice little carry back on the inside shoulder from Puroto. And there's Tonga for 4 again. Ngati. Liking the way they're rolling up the middle here, Crystal. It's impressive.
It is impressive. I love how they're the dummy half is coming out or feeding it to the halves, and then they're dropping back under a middle or second rower. It's really working for them, getting the momentum through the middle of the field.
Ngati created something from nothing there. In the end, he's just throwing it down to Pati's throat. So back he comes. No Ben Corsi today for Richmond, by the way, folks. He's been in the centres all season. Corsi out of this game. He's the younger brother of Ed Corsi. We're hoping we'll be back in the Warriors shortly, but after recovering from that knee injury that he had earlier on in the season. Whether he can actually find space for him in the team is going to be interesting.
Yeah, well, after Leotawa's debut, he was outstanding. So
yeah, really solid. It'd be interesting to see what they do when Tamati Martin and Ed Corsi come back.
Yes.
Can't fit everyone in the team as we see Halili will play the ball, and there goes the kick. Back it goes to MacGyver Liu Chan. Oh, it's a great shot. What a good tackle coming in there from Schuster. Absolutely textbook tackle. Oh, and that's Schuster again.
There's another one.
Double trouble from Jeremiah Schuster. Well, he's not going to make it 3 in a row, but Halililo has put Tanga Tepu on his backside. And now here's Koronato John. Now, unfortunately, Paia Fortu hasn't come back onto the field for Manukau. So, he's not out there. This player is now playing in the centres. So the 17, Holomotu Roberts. Now Nati's going to put up a little spiral bomb. Oh, it worked a treat, didn't it? Potu's dropped it. And it's a full set here, and away goes Casson. Almost snuck clear there of Annandale. They're playing all right, the Magpies. Now bursting on to Viliami Okosu. He's down to the 10. Magpies bench is getting excited again. Tonga for 4. Now Ujo John, who set up that first try. And here comes the Magpies again. Nuddelli love to score another try here. Oh, Teddy with a dummy. Almost looking for a hole. And finding one as well. Now Nati, short ball, but it's well read by Schuster, who nailed Petioni Yese.
On the line, boys, hold here. Stand, Jerry. Hold.
Tonga for 4 at dummy half. Oh, clever little kick. It's too clever.
Look
Sam
at that.
Nutty over to score a second try for the Magpies.
What skill he has. He's been showing it all night tonight already. His kicking skills, the way he manages his team and gets them around the park. It's individual brilliance.
Well, it was the deception, eh? It was the no-look kick. Beautifully weighted too.
Even fooled me. I thought he was passing it out to the left.
Well, everyone was fooled except Nati. Yeah, lovely try.
So well deserved. What a brilliant player he is.
Well, yeah, we saw him play in that New Zealand residence team back in 2021, it was in fact. And been around for a while now and really contributing. And you know what, too, Crystal? I like the fact that he's stuck with Manukau, too.
Oh, definitely. Probably
Yeah.
had no choice with his brother being the coach. They're the nephews of Kimiora Natu, who was a legendary Kiwi Fern and NRLW player, so runs in their family, the footy skills.
So Nati with a pretty handy conversion attempt here. And you've got to hand it to Manukau. Their execution has been first class through this game so far. So 12 points to 0. As the goal goes through from Nati. One more look at it for you.
Kick just on the outside of his boot. Very excited bench for the Manukau Magpies.
Wow, can they keep it going? That's the question. Nati, you can see the excitement in his eyes now,
Yes.
can't you?
Oh, look at this young bloke. He's excited too.
Well, let's see if Manukau can carry on with Okusi with that big run again from the number 20. Doing everything very well at the moment. Their option taking is good.
Here we are. Just here, please. Hold. Yeah.
Tongia for 4 at dummy half again. Got a little short ball from Daly Casson, and this is Puroto again.
Come to me, boys, left side.
Tonga for 4. We almost tried to fool them there, and Ujo John. Some good post-contact meters made by John on that run.
Some very good post-contact meters. Had his mate in behind him too, trucking him along.
Ngati. Oh, that's a good spot tackle there. Wonderful tackle from Sorkai Kofa for Richmond, who have hardly seen any ball in the last 10 minutes. As Ngati tries to test the bow courts again. In fact, it's Jeremiah Potu who takes that one. Missed the last one, and Potu, he's injured. Looks like it could be a high tackle against Ujo John.
Didn't see anything there.
There's John there. Might have been the last contact on Potu. Wait, and there.
As he was falling to the ground.
Might have been a swinging arm there.
He got a forearm to the head on his way down.
Well, the officials got that one, so the Bulldogs are going to get a much-needed penalty. Jeremiah Portu is okay. It looks like he's going to stay on the field. So here's a chance for the Bulldogs to strike back here on the Magpies. What can they cook up here? Not much for that run. Sofa hit hard. Collins Kamuhemu. Annandale. Here's a play from Latu Nahe. Oh, yeah, good run too. Almost wriggling through there from Latu Nahe. Good run. They're keeping it on the short side here. This is Doyle. Good tackle from the fullback, Liu Chan. Doyle was asking questions there. Court's almost lost it. Halalilo. He's down to the 10, but look at the numbers on him. They know the threat Nicholas Halalilo poses in this Richmond team. Collins Kamuhemu. This is Doyle again. There's a gap there. Almost take. He's a strong lad. There's Navajo Doyle, and he's right on the line.
Short. 5 and last. Don't go early.
Here's a charge by Latungahe. Oh, it's the last play, and it's picked up by the Magpies. And a high tackle to throw in for good measure as well.
It was great goal line defense from the Magpies. I'm sure coach will be happy with that.
Oh, Henry Nicholas might not be happy though.
No. Was looking promising there. I thought Doyle was in at first and then the short ball, but no, it was solid defense from the Manukau Magpies.
Well, Latungahe just couldn't resist, could he, going for it? And well, he did well to get that offload away. 12 points to nil. Hope you're enjoying the coverage of Wednesday Night League here on Sky Sport. Don't forget we have another match coming this evening as well. We've got the women's clash coming on Sky Sport Select at 8 o'clock. And that's going to feature Otahu against Mount Albert. Oh, Ngati, good footwork here by him as the Magpies get up towards halfway now. And here comes Petone Yese.
Here we go, boys. Where you go?
Longer for 4. Here goes Ujo John, who's been influential in the game. Another ball playing back rower of good quality in this Fox Memorial Premiership.
Good. All the way. 3.
The Magpies through Cassin. Coming back, Holomotu Roberts.
5 last. Here we are, boys. No penalty. Hold.
This is a very good set from Manukau as Ngati looks to create some problems again. And it's nicely taken there by Ropati Tupai. And he's on the 10. But a great set. They've gone off that penalty. They've gone like 60 metres there.
Yeah, they're doing great. The hooker's doing good to get out, give the ball to the half, and the half's just dropping back under the second rower, and it's creating good momentum for them, which is really working for Manukau.
Tamopu penalised. He was inside the 10 metres. So another penalty for Richmond.
13, boys.
Good shot, though, wasn't it? by the winger on Henry, who's creating some problems on that left side for the Manukau defence.
Got a good dip on that tackle.
Jeremiah Schuster. Good couple of shots from him. He's an ARL 20s player for Auckland Blue a couple of years ago. Here he is carrying it forward here. Schuster plays the ball for Collins Kamihemu again. Now this is Doyle. Back on the inside is Latu Nahi. He's well looked after this time. Ooh, Halalilo. Close to the ruck. Pinches 10 metres. Here is Latu Nahi again. Oh, he's hit hard there.
Stopped in his tracks in that run.
Manukau fans are liking what they're seeing from their team as we see Beaucourts. Nicely taken there by Tuma Tomoti. Good set by Richmond. Oh, Magpies fans are here at North Harbour. So a drive up. And traffic too. On a Wednesday night.
Here, boys, take a wheelie. No penalties here. Go.
It's Casson at dummy half. Tough meters here for the Magpies again.
Release now! All the way. Play on.
Casson. Now here comes the fullback Liu Chan. Doyle makes the tackle.
Hold.
Good options again taken by Manukau as we see Falau Penatani out there now wearing 16. The Ellerslie Junior. And now there's a kick. Oh, it's landed in the field of play and everything is going right for Manukau in this first half with just under 12 to play.
What a beautiful option there from Manukau. Their handling skills have been very good tonight. Seen minimal to no errors from the Manukau Magpies.
Well, they've just done everything good, haven't they? It's been fantastic performance from them so far.
They have, and that's it. They weren't really getting much metres, but, you know, that kick's cleared a lot of space, and now they're defending where they want to be defending.
Suakai Tofa, Tongan under-18s player from a couple of years ago. Another big, tall, strapping player as we see Henry taking on the defence again. But that's the other thing too about Manukau, they're not missing any tackles either.
No, they're really putting their bodies on the line, getting right in front.
Schuster.
Hands on the ball. Good work.
Halalilo. In the middle, desperately wants to get to his feet, and he earns a team a penalty there. Henry Nicholas will now realise there's a big chance for Richmond now with a full set 30 metres out.
That was a bit of experience there, trying to get that quick play the ball.
Yeah.
Made it obvious to the ref and scored himself a penalty.
Yeah, milked it a bit, didn't he? Here comes Latu Nahi, but it worked.
Hold. 1. Here we are. 11 on me. Yeah. Hold there. Hold.
Well, big lad's been very impressive off the bench now. Halalilo. It's the 10-metre line just there.
Here.
Slow ruck speed that time. Doyle back on the inside. Good tackle. Beautiful tackle from Tonga Fufua. Away goes Collins Kamihemu. That's the line right there. He's just short.
Great scramble D.
Can they keep it together here? Manukau. Annandale. There's a big chance at the line here, but again they're tackling secure on Sofa. Last play now for the Bulldogs. He's caught in two minds there. In the end, the kick is not too bad, and it's going to be a light dropout. Well, Beau Court's almost got himself in a jam there, but in the end, he did pretty well to make something of that.
Yeah, he did well to get that kick away. But got to give it up to Manukau with that defence there. There was several occasions I thought that Richmond were in with the try, but their defence, outstanding. Getting right underneath the ball and making some solid contact to deny the Bulldogs of any opportunity, and that's it.
Well, they can't crack them, the Bulldogs, at the moment.
Stay outside here, boys.
See what the Magpies can do here.
Ready?
Yeah, they're going short. Tish. Here comes Isaiah Sofa.
Hold,
Start the
one,
set.
Move. Here, boys. Here we are. Hold here. Hold.
Annandale. Now here's Lamafa.
Release. Come to me. 10.
This is Blake Collins, Kamahemu. There's 5 metres out. 3 tackles left in the set. Courts comes into dummy half for the Bulldogs. That's Annandale. And here's a big chance for Tuakai, or he's not going to get there from Tofa, rather. Suakai Tofa. Tupai at dummy half. Annandale again. His court still up on the line. Lamafa is going to settle it down for the last play now.
Play on.
Doyle's got it. Front foot running ball for Carlos Henry. And a lovely offload from Henry. Jeremiah Potu is in the score for the Bulldogs.
Finally cracked the defence of the Magpies.
Well, he got a double last week against Bay Roskill. Hasn't been in big try-scoring form, Potu. He's got 4 tries, 5th tries now in the season. But it's the 3rd straight game he's scored. And I like this play from Navajo Doyle here too. Christy ran onto it beautifully here.
Yeah, and good vision by Doyle. Great ball out there. I didn't see this flick getting away, but it got away, and it was a beautiful try in the corner there by Potu.
So Potu goes into scores 5th try of the season. Yeah, we saw him in the Akarana jumper last year.
It looked flat to me, but yeah, now we're good.
He's actually scored his 5th try, 4 tries in the last 2 games. So if he gets another one tonight, that'll be 3 doubles on the trot.
Wow.
So we'll see if he can get another one tonight.
Yeah. Let me know if they're creeping on that 10. I feel like they're creeping. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
So here's a tough conversion attempt coming up.
No standouts though, just.
It's good to see the Richmond men doing so well, and hopefully the Richmond women bring back a team next year, because they've been so dominant in the competition over the years. So it's very weird to not see them competing in the competition this year. So hopefully they'll be back next year.
Yeah, we've got that City team, haven't we?
Yes, City.
Yeah. So this is Beau Courts, who's going to try and convert this try. He got 6 goals against Bay Roskill the weekend. We'll see how he goes here. Yeah, that's beautiful. So Beau Courts converts the try, 12 points to 6. And we've got 6 minutes to play until half-time. Waiki Annandale. 9th game of the season for the Bulldogs in 2023. Ex-Point Chef player.
Here we go. Yep.
So Jeremiah Potu happy to get over the line to score his team's first try. It's been a hard-earned try though, Crystal.
It has. The defence of the Magpies has really been denying the Bulldogs of any opportunity, but in that instance there was a great try on that left edge by Potu.
You're on Friday. Start Friday. Stop, brother.
Some great sounds going on in the stadium.
Start Friday, boys. Here we go.
Sam Nutty restarts play, and here comes the big return run here from Lavakula. Toa Alitua is on his own 20 for the Bulldogs. Nowhere to go there for Sofa.
Just here. Hold here, boys. Hold. Go.
Really like the energy here from Sione Latunahi.
Play on.
There goes the late offload, a bit untidy for the Bulldogs, but they might be able to create something from this. Manukau's defence continues to be effective.
Lock in. Good. Go.
Annandale. Now Halalilo once again. New South Wales Cup team back in action this weekend. They don't have a bye, unlike the NRL side for the Warriors. Are over in Sydney playing Newtown. Big game, that one, because Newtown are right up the table as well, just like the Warriors. Good play there from Schuster. And there goes the kick from Beau Courts. This one's going to be a tester. Liu Chan, nicely taken. And he made something of it too.
He sure did. I love that the Richmond have their, the option of having their fullback that also kicks as well as their standoff and their halfback. That's a luxury to have in a team, having 3 capable kickers.
Stand now! Hold! Here we are.
Tamoti.
Oh, watch out.
And now here comes the other winger, Koronato. John, good step from him. Had another 5 metres. Tongia for 4 is doing a very good job at dummy half, isn't he, for the Manukau Magpies?
He's doing a great job at dummy half.
And now here come the Magpies again, Puroto. Bulldogs defence is good on this occasion. Daly Casson in at dummy half on this occasion. Wearing 9, but playing at 6 in this game because it's a nutty. Bounce is critical here. Bounce is critical as Courts goes back. How's the chase? Oh, Beau Courts back into the field to play just.
That was skills by Beau Courts to be able to get out, escape out of that zone.
Good tackle coming through from Falau Penatani. Love to force an error here.
What do you reckon, Lee?
The Magpies.
Hold here. Hold. Don't go early. Good.
And once again, here comes Darius Lavakulatoa Alatoa. 5th appearance for him of the year. And now Henry again. Henry struck free his defender. And here's Potu. He didn't use him. Oh, Schuster drops the ball. That was a big chance there for the Bulldogs.
It was a massive chance. What a great run by Henry.
Well, Henry's been one of the standouts in the Bulldogs team so far tonight.
He has. He's been causing havoc down that left edge for the Magpies. Unfortunately, the ball didn't quite make it to Schuster's hands. Well, it did, but he wasn't able to catch it.
Oh, Raven Tongia for 4. Just wonder whether he got a little sneaky hand on it there. In the end, Manukau did pretty well to defend that situation with Henry. He got caught in 2 minds, didn't he?
Yeah.
Should I go left out to Potu or should I come back inside to Schuster?
Manukau's scramble defence has been really good too. They've just been really working hard for each other, and it's very evident.
Yeah, it's been very good effort from all the Manukau players so far. Big test for Manukau. They've only won 2 of their 5 games, though they have been competitive in most of their games, other than their loss to Point Chev in their round 5 clash. They've been right in all their other games, Crystal.
Yeah, last week I think against Point Chev would have been their biggest loss.
Yeah, easily. It's a great run from Paia Falau Penatani. Another ex-Point Chev player. Tonga for 4. Ngati. Liu Chan's up from full-back. Nice dummy by Liu Chan. And now, has that come off Doyle there?
What we've got there, Corey? Knock on. Knock on. Yeah. Good knock on.
Who's it going to go against?
I think it was off Richmond.
Yeah, that's what I reckon too. Was that fast forward from Liu Chan? Oh, it's going to be a Manukau feed. So there's the knock on there from Doyle. So what a chance here for the Magpies. They're only going to have 10 seconds, so they've got to get organised here. Otherwise the halftime hoot is going to sound. There's no ball.
Was that the hooter?
Oh, gee, that's unfortunate. They couldn't get the ball to make something of that, the Manukau Magpies. So the chance goes begging as the 2 teams go into the sheds for the halftime break. It's been a really good half of footy for these 2 sides, but Manukau have got the lead over the unbeaten Richmond Bulldogs, 12 points to 6.
Welcome to Datum Projects, where we make your interior fit-outs easy. From start to finish, we bring a wealth of experience to every project, and we love what we do, so please come and meet the team.
We're the project management team. Our responsibility is to ensure a smooth running project from start to finish by having a clear understanding of our clients' expectations. We aim to do this by delivering a stress-free quality fit out on time.
I'm saying I'm a quantity surveyor. My role is to understand your needs and tailor my pricing to suit your budget.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm one of the detailers here at Datum Projects. My role is to take the client's architectural drawings and convert them into shop drawings for our factory.
Hi, my name's T. I'm the Health and Safety Manager for Datum Projects, and one of our core principles here is work safe to get you home safe.
Yeah, Wednesday Night League here from North Harbour Stadium. Fox Memorial Premiership match. Round 6 action. Manukau Magpies 12 leading the Richmond Bulldogs 6. And the Bulldogs 5 wins from 5 so far this season. This is one of their sterner tests that Manukau have provided all year. Done very well, the Manukau Magpies. And Crystal, here's the first try. And that was a great little pass, flat pass. And going over to score the try, Teri Kuita Arama.
Yeah, that was a beautiful short ball to Arama, and he just stormed over the try line to put Manukau on the board first, which I don't think anyone was expecting. Yeah, beautiful try there for him.
Yeah, good solid try, that one. And then the second try was all Sam Ngati.
Yeah, he's got just pure individual brilliance by Ngati to saw the space, put a little kick in for himself, regathered to score second try for Manukau. Then Richmond here, he's got the ball out wide. Beautiful tackle there from Manukau. But then off this play, the ball managed to get wide, and it was a good vision by Doyle to get the ball out to Henry, who's been causing havoc on that left edge, and he got a beautiful flick pass away for Potu to score in the corner.
Yeah, and that try was converted from Bo Courts as well from the sideline, so really good conversion. So 12 points to 6. Interesting second half coming up of this game. Here are the stats. Slightly more possession there for the Magpies, but their completion rate, 86%. That's outstanding.
It's outstanding, and what they've managed to do within those completed sets is obviously score some points, and they've just been getting to the back end of their sets. There hasn't been anything too fancy. I've loved the style of play that they've been running. It's been really beneficial for them going through that middle third, and obviously Ngati's just conducting everything, controlling everyone around the field, and he's been outstanding tonight, and that completion rate obviously shows why the Magpies are up by 6 points, 12 to 6.
Yeah, look, they've completed 12 of their 14 sets, so that's brilliant from Manukau, but that will need to continue in the second half if they go on to cause an upset win in this game. Now, the Te Aratu Roosters are a strong, value-driven club that has been carrying out many great initiatives at their club to help build a positive, safe and engaging environment for rangatahi to thrive and contribute to the community both on and off the field.
Oh yeah, have a kiss. See ya. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye. Kia ora te whānau, no mai haramai ki te karapu o Te Aratu Roosters, ko Hannah Scully toko ingoa, he uri ahau no Taranaki, he mema hoki o te komiti o Te Aratu Roosters. In 2021 we set out to develop some uara values. We have 5 values. Awhi, so give a hand up, not a handout. Whakarukia, strive for excellence. Manaakitanga, respect for ourselves, our community and our club. Whakapono, honesty in everything and all that we do. Whakawhanaungatanga, good connections with our whānau, our friends, our hapori and our club. Some of the initiatives that we've done up here at the club. 2021 we did rat packing for Te Whanau Waipareta. We've also held a whānau day which doubled up as a vaccination day, and we got to showcase the club, show our community what we're all about. The whakaaro around all those initiatives was to bring together our club and our community, keeping kids engaged on the field and off the field. We've recently redesigned our host responsibility policy. We wanted to create a safe environment in the club and out on the field. We want to see our kids up at the club, and to be able to create really good memories we had to create a really safe space. Te Aratu Roosters has had unwavering support from Te Whanau Waipareta. They are a pillar within the West Auckland community. We've also had incredible support from the West Auckland branches of Barfoot and Thompson. One of our other sponsors is Clearstone Legal. When we designed our values, we really had to think about who we were partnering with and making sure they were the right partners and their values matched our values. We're done, eh? Cut.
The best part of the Te Aratu Rugby League Club is the tuck shop. Don't forget.
Actually, I can attest to that, Crystal. Yes, North Harbour Stadium. Great piece on Te Aratu there, Crystal. Got to say, I totally agree with the tuck shop there. We were there for a game last year against Otahu, and yeah, it was just a ticket.
I love their values.
Wonderful values.
Whakawhanaungatanga, that's what it's all about. And as we see here with all the whānaus that come and support our great game of rugby league, it's not just about the players and playing the sport, it's about the community and all the families as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Te Aratu Roosters, great club. Right next to the Northwestern Motorway there at Te Aratu. And always has a smile on my face when I drive past it and a glance to my left. Home of the Te Aratu Roosters. Good club. All right, but unfortunately, Te Aratu fans, you're going to have to wait another night for a Wednesday Night League, because tonight it's Richmond Bulldogs, Manukau Magpies, who are the two teams in action. First time these two teams have clashed this season. And a reminder, at 8 o'clock, we're going to be switching to Sky Sport Select tonight for this match between Otahu and Mount Albert in the Women's Premiership. Those two teams have already met once this season. A very good match at that triple header that we had at Cornwall Park a few weeks ago, which Mount Albert got over the line, but it wasn't by much. So it should be an excellent match, that one.
It's going to be an excellent match. I'm so excited to see these two teams come together. They've both been building week by week and getting better each week, so it'll be exciting to see the matchup tonight between those two sides.
We've got a good women's competition going on, Crystal, haven't we, this year, with City, Howick also going particularly well, Otara. But there's been some very good matches, very competitive games. I think there's going to be some drama and twists and turns coming through the next few weeks in that women's competition.
It makes it so exciting to watch and just be around and just see the strength that the game's going from. But yeah, we're so excited to see that next game.
So that's at 8 o'clock on Sky Sport Select. Here is the second half now of this round 6 clash between Manukau and Richmond in the Fox Premiership. Now, can Manukau go on with it? That's the big question here, Crystal, isn't it?
It is. It's a game of two halves, and we've got to see if they can keep that level of performance for the second half.
Well, if they can replicate what we saw from them in the first half, they'll be right in this game near the end of it. Halalilo Trying to bust some tackles there. The New South Wales Cup player for the Warriors. And now Schuster put those two big shots on in the first half. He's almost through there, Schuster. Just needed some support there. Jeremiah Schuster. What a run. Needs a fast play the ball. We haven't seen tackles missed like that in the game by Manukau to this point. And now they're looking for some space on that right flank. This is Sawfar. Sawfar getting close to the touchline, and there's going to be a penalty.
Shoulder charge.
Yeah, it's an interesting minute of play already for Manukau. They're under the pump now.
Yes, they are.
Oh, there's the Glenfield team enjoying their Wednesday night out. Those boys need a top. It is not warm here.
It's freezing. It's the first thing I noticed. They're in T-shirts.
Crazy. Here comes Sorfa again. Big defensive set required now from Manukau. There's a great shot from John, the winger. Annandale. Here's the very good interchange player, Latu Nahi, who's been excellent off the bench. Here's Halalilo. Halalilo strolling through for a comfortable try there, Nicholas Halalilo.
Well, we knew that one would be coming, Glenn. He's come back from New South Wales Cup to help out his club side.
1.5 to go, mate.
He's come in form too, bringing his knowledge, experience, and obviously skills, which has just got him over the line to score himself a 4-pointer.
Yeah, very important score early in the second half for Richmond. Perfect time for them to strike back.
Yeah, opening sets pretty much of the second half. Could even up the game, even up the score now to make it 12-all if they get that kick.
Yeah, Halalilo there, his first try for Richmond this season. He's got 2 tries for the Warriors in the New South Wales Cup from his 9 games. Only 1 start, though, for the Warriors in that team this year. So 8 appearances off the interchange, 1 start. That was against the Bulldogs in round 11. But that New South Wales Cup team is going to be an interesting team to follow as well, folks, through the rest of the year. They're right up there. Not quite leading at the moment, but they are knocking on the door and have been at the top of the table earlier on in the season. Now this is Beau Court's excellent first conversion from the sideline. This one's slightly closer to the posts. Yes, he's kicking well, isn't he, Beau Courts? That is another successful goal for him. 2 from 2 on the evening, 12 apiece.
Made that kick look easy.
Halalilo just skipping through that tackle. Going through to score a valuable 4 points for the Bulldogs.
Makes for an exciting start to the second half.
Yeah, not the start the Magpies were looking for, were they?
No, definitely not.
Well, there was a really good run by Schuster that powered through that left edge. Then they got the penalty and then they scored a try. Schuster, in fact, that's Doyle dropping it, but it's gone backwards. And here he is again, Latu Nahe again. Good run.
His post-contact meters is crazy. He's such a good runner.
And here comes Lavakulatoa Alitoa again. Another interchange player as we see Halalilo, the try scorer. He's just a hard-working back rower. Nice pass there from Collins Kamuhemu, and they're making meters now. Sorfa. Richmond starting to look good in the second half. Keep it on the short side for Annandale. And that's still in the field of play. Oh, that's a try.
What?
That's a try for Ropati Tupai. Richmond take the lead.
Didn't look like there was much going on down that right edge off the back of that kick, but the chase was just as good as the kick and managed to score themselves a beautiful try in that right-hand corner.
Wow. It was all telegraphed. Annandale on the short
They
side
had
there.
3 players down that short side at V1, but the chase, what a beautiful chase.
What a great kick from Annandale. And beautifully done by Tupa'i. It's only his 3rd game of the season. And he played fullback in the first qualifier, wing in round 4 2 weeks ago, and here he is in round 6. And let's have a look and see. He got a try against Mount Albert in round 4, so that's his 2nd try of the season.
Could have been easy for him to knock the ball on too, but he did well to regather that, pounce on that ball to score himself a try. Look at that.
If you're Daly Casson there running back, diving on the ball like that, you just wish you were 2 millimetres there quicker, like 2 milliseconds rather quicker there, and he would have gobbled that one up.
Just like that, Richmond are back.
And leading for the first time in the game. Now, Beau Courts. He has some experience in the Queensland Cup as well, back in 2018 and 19. Back home in New Zealand now. Has been so for some time. And Courts is away on that one. So 16-12 the score remains, but a dream start here for the Bulldogs in the first 5 minutes with 2 tries to take the lead.
He's proud of that. Got his family on his wrists, forearms.
Stay on side here, boys. Stay on side.
Well, how to Manukau come back now into this contest. They've just got to think they're right there. And here comes Sione Latunyahe running at the small lad too. For Kausalia.
Hold. 1. Release. On the line, boys. Hold.
Always like when the small lads muscle up.
Yep.
They don't care. Oh, no. And there's some good shots. And let's see, he's in there again, isn't he, Manase? For Kausalia. He is not worried about injuring himself at all, Annandale. And now Halalilo's hit hard. This is more like it from Manukau. This is what we saw in the first half.
Yeah, they brought that urgency and that energy back that they had in the first half.
Magpies still restricting the Bulldogs to their own half. After 3 tackles. Nahe Latu. Nahe right on the halfway line. Collins Kamuhemu at dummy half. This is Annandale, created that last try. And that one's right down Liu Chan's throat. So Manukau got a full set here.
Move! Here! Good.
John.
Movement! Get off him. Hold here, Blake.
This is better play from the Magpies. Really the first set of the second half.
Yeah, it is their first set, and if they can find that momentum that they were able to build in that first half, be very beneficial for the Magpies.
I tell you who's done a good job since coming on is this man here, Holomotu Roberts, playing in the centres after Fortu was injured. He's done a really good job. He's been at hooker and at fullback earlier on in the season as well. Real utility player for the Magpies.
Here we are, hold.
For Kausilia at dummy half, and there goes the kick there from Sam Nati. It's well weighted. Oh, and there's the try scorer, Tupa'i, taking a good one there.
That was a better set from Manukau. I really like the involvement of their hooker in Tonga Pofua. He gets really well involved on attack and also on defence. He's doing a lot of work.
There's really not much option there for Daniel Caddy to give the penalty other than that one.
He's got to clear the ruck, I'm afraid to say. There's nothing I can do about it, Sam.
Yeah, the Bulldogs there. That's smart play there from Beau Courts.
That's cheeky. And he knows it.
Yeah, but that's good league IQ, though.
It is very
Crystal,
good league IQ.
Now this lad here, Sione Latunahi, takes a seat. He's been excellent off the bench for the Bulldogs in this game.
Tackles low, boys. Here we go.
So we'll see who gets back out into the game now. This is Schuster again.
One, move!
Fantastic run earlier on in this half. It's Lamafa who's back out there now. Michael Lamafa. Tua Somoa 18's play from 2018, and that's been turned over, or has it been knocked on by Manukau? It has.
Manukau 14 knocked
It's a little unfortunate.
I think Manukau thought it was their ball.
Yeah, there's the knock on there.
Make sure we lock in the markers away.
Well, he sits down there and he should be well pleased with his work. It's his 7th game this season. All off the interchange except one game when he started.
Lucy,
The front rows in these two teams are very good, aren't they? Looking forward to seeing Teri Kuita Arama and William Tere back out there for Manukau as well.
Yeah, they were weapons in the first half.
Yeah, 100% they were.
Hopefully they got their second wind.
Here's Halalilo again. Looking for some space up the middle. Not there that time. Ujo John's got him. Oh, they're rolling forward nicely now. And that's a Veikoso back out there now. Former Jersey Flag Warriors player. And now Lamafa starting to get fired up now, the Bulldogs. Up the middle. Finding some value in that area. There's Halalilo's pass. Now Annandale. Last play now for the Bulldogs. They're going to plug the short side again. Courts changes direction. And that's a good kick from Bo Courts. Tidied up by Liu Chan, but he couldn't do anything that time, so it's a line dropout.
And that's Courts' IQ coming into the game again.
Well, it's been a very good 13 minutes since half-time for the Bulldogs.
It has. In this repeat set here, we'll see what they can produce from this.
Short kick off. No, he's going wide this time. Nati. And now here comes Wesley Veikoso. Big prop taken down. 28 metres out. Here's Lamafa. Right offload. I wonder if there was a hand there. Could be a restarted tackle count. Yes, it is. So it's back to 0, the tackle count. Now Courts at dummy half. Here's Navajo Doyle. Usually a hooker, but playing in the halves today. Courts. Oh, good work here from Sofa. They just got him, didn't they, the Magpies? Here's Annandale having a crack from dummy half. And he's held up, and referee Caddy's right there to make the ruling.
Good defence there from Manukau. Bit of a scramble, but they managed to get under the ball and hold him up, hold Annandale up.
A lot of nervous looks back there from those Manukau players in the background. But their middle defence did the job. Now Halalilo again. Late offload. Here's Collins Kamahemu. 2 tackles left in the set. Here's a little dart at dummy half from Atai, who's out there now. Now Courts. Oh, and that's Paia who's back out there. Paia Fortu back out there wearing 4 for the Magpies.
He's milking it.
He's lost it. And Manukau are going to have a scrum feed. And now a penalty's been given to the Magpies.
Quite a little chat on the sideline.
You've got the ball. We haven't got that. What we've got is no. You've got to listen to me now. I've listened to you over here. You listen to me here. You've got the ball over here, and then you've chipped it in the grease. And you're a captain. You're a leader. Please show me that, okay? Thanks, folks. All good. You got one down here still, Dan?
Well handled there by Daniel Caddy, the referee.
It's reminding Bo that he's a leader.
Well, Bo Courts was maybe arguing there that he was. Paia Fortu had his arm around his neck there. Fortu pumped up.
That'll fuel the fire for Courts, no doubt.
Oh well, he's a competitor, isn't he?
He is, absolutely. In any sport he plays.
Yeah, well, he had a very serious illness 3 or 4 years back, didn't he, Beau Courts? Fought his way back from a life-threatening brain infection back in 2019. So it's... he loves playing the sport. Now, just a slight delay here. Halalilo's getting some attention in back play. So he's off. And I tell you what, Manukau will be happy to see the back of Nicholas Halalilo.
Oh, I bet they would. Not having to tackle him would be a treat.
He's a hard-working player. Oh, he's a good run. Coming from Manukau's number 16, Falau Penatani. And Manukau are going to need every bit of effort from all their players for the remaining 24 and a bit minutes. Here's John again, who's been excellent in the game. Quiet since half-time, but in the first half, very influential. Kausilia. Now that's Ngati. Now it comes to Petoni. Yes, there. Good fast play, the ball for the Magpies. Here's Ngati again. They're going back to that plan that they had in the first half. A lot of inside runners. Changing the angles.
Yeah, bringing their second rowers back against the green.
Here's Ngati's kick. That's a good kick. Nicely fielded there by Courts. And Richmond have it. 15 metres out. And now here comes Tofa. And there's a penalty. Casson is the player who's been penalised. Oh, there's nothing there. Casson was the player penalised. There's nothing in that one, was there? Oh, bonus penalty there, really, for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can make something of it. This is Yeriko, who's out there now. Dayton Yeriko. Third game of the season for him. Ooh, a little forward pass perhaps. Not picked up by the officials. Delano Atai hit hard there by John. Here's Annandale again. And Doyle's taken by Ngati. Just open up just a touch there for Doyle. And now Schuster. Jeremiah Schuster, great pass. Here's Henry. Down to the 20 go the Bulldogs. Starting to look really effective with the ball now, aren't they? Big pass from Courts right there. Here's Annandale in space. He's going to kick. But in the end, it's a bit of a poor kick, to be fair there. And unfortunately for Richmond, they couldn't make more of that one.
Yeah. Manukau did well to defend that set.
4-2 it is, playing the ball, looking for the penalty, not coming.
Manukau is still playing with quite a bit of composure, despite the deficit on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's a pretty even game, isn't it?
It is.
And that tackle was not to the liking of the referee onto Morty. In fact, offside was the call. Good to see a few fans from both teams here.
Hey, no point arguing, just step back.
Manukau now got a full set, 40 metres out. And here comes Petoni. Yes, sir, for Manukau. A bit of footwork coming here from Tongia Fofoa, who's back out there now. Starting hooker, wearing 19. For Kausilia, that dummy half at the moment. There's a nice little inside ball to Casson. Back out there now is the first try scorer, Tere Kuita Arama. 4. Oh, he's a good little dart from dummy half from Fukuya Silia. That's the goal line right there. Wow, if Manukau score now, this will bring a big twist to this contest. Can Ngati create something? There's a short pass. And almost there. Well, it's Petoni, yes, there. One last play here. Ngati, good pass. That's beautiful play. And over to score for the Magpies. Tuma to Moti. Beautiful execution again by Manukau.
All starts with the man himself, Ngāti. He's had his hands in everything tonight.
Yeah, has he what?
Desperate pass away there from dummy half. Looked like he was going to kick that. Get a nice face ball. And then out to the winger, Timoti, to score on this right edge.
Beautifully done by Ngāti.
It was. It looked like he was going to kick the ball. Just threw a beautiful face pass over to Liu Chan. Nice, beautiful try for Timoti.
Yeah, the value there, and we see this from Tohu Harris in the Warriors all the time. The value of running to the line, and just before the tackler engages you, you pass it.
Yeah, taking it right to the line. That's something that is not an easy thing to do. And Ngāti does that just so perfectly. And the dangerous thing is that if he doesn't give the ball, he can kick it, he can dummy, he can go himself. So he's a threatening player all around, and that's why the defensive line or people hold off him, because they're unsure of actually what he's going to do. He's putting the defence in two minds.
Big kick here, Crystal. This for the lead for Manukau. Oh, it's across the face. So 16 plays 16 with 19 minutes to play. Great game of Wednesday Night League here. I hope you're enjoying it, folks, in the Fox Memorial Premiership Round 6 action. Reminding you once again that at 8 o'clock we'll be on Sky Sports Select for the Women's Premiership Round 8 match between Mount Albert and Otahuhu. It's going to be a very even contest. No Angelina Leotawa, though, tonight for Otahuhu, the sister, of course, of Ali, and a Kiwi Fern Samoan representative.
Yes, she's been a massive loss for the Otahuhu team, but they've been playing such good footy, and George Carmont, their coach, has been doing a great job with them.
Yeah, Tasha Davies has been doing a great job for Mount Albert as well.
Oh, she has.
Love the way she's been rotating her big squad through the competition so far, and they're getting some good results as well. Oh, Atai goes back, the Akarana 20s player. And it's Tera Kuita Arama, who has had an excellent game. Petoni Yese playing the ball. Ngāti. They came up fast on that. Outside there, so Ngāti really had no option but to take the tackle. For Kausalia. He's been excellent off the bench, hasn't he? The real live wire, the number 14.
Yeah, he's a real live wire, and he just takes his opportunities when he can, and he's done a good couple of dummy half scoots.
Beautiful play from Fortu, and this is Koronato John. Bo Courts goes high, but the referee's happy with the tackle. No, he's not. It's a high shot. Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens here, because that was bordering on, I would say, professional foul territory there, Crystal.
Yes, it will be. Very interesting to see what the call is.
Well, great play. Good shift of the ball here. Excellent play from Liu Chan. And then Fortu's pass was perfectly timed, and it freed up the winger. Well, not much in that, to be fair. So I think...
Looked probably worse because he jumped, but his arms weren't around his head. It was more around his back.
Yeah. John is going to take some time to compose himself here. And this is Tera Kuita Arama. And Atai, the young hooker, back you win.
What a run.
Delano Atai, he's a good player. He featured really well for the Akarana 20s team in the NZRL Premiership earlier on in the season. Great final that was between Akarana and Counties this year, with Counties just winning it. Anyway, here we go with Manukau now. A prime opportunity to take the lead in the game here. Once again, Casson. Back comes William Tere. Oh, Tere, did he get it down? Has he got the ball down? He's not scored the try. Oh, gee whiz, they were really confident there, the Magpies.
If he had got that try, it would have been thanks to the Richmond defence who actually pulled him over the line.
Wow, must have been very close. Ooh, big juggle there from Teddy Kuita Arama, but he's okay. Just got it. Back in time. Tonga for 4. Now this is Sam Ngati again. Good short ball. But a good tackle coming on Poroto from those Richmond players. Ngati. Here's a big charge of the line from Teddy Kuita Arama, looking for his second try of the game. Where's Ngati? Oh, Fakao Salia, and he's caught with the ball. Gee, that's disappointing for Manukau there, Crystal.
That's very disappointing.
Let's have a look here close how Teddy got. See if we can pick it up here. Oh, gee whiz. Referee Kelly was right there.
Very close. Very close.
Well, these are tough meters coming up here for Richmond. Ropati Tupai on the 20. Here comes Potu. Both the wingers scoring tries for Richmond in this game. Doyle shifts it out to Carlos Henry. Doyle goes to dummy half, a position he's very familiar with. Schuster. Now it's a tight game with 14 minutes to play. Here's the kick from Courts. And that's found the turf. That's a good kick, that one. All the way back to his line. Goes to Morty. Who got that last try. Good set by Richmond.
Very good set by Richmond.
Here's Liu Chan. He's hit hard by Dayton Yerko.
The back five have been doing good for Manukau to get them out of their red zone.
Good run there by John.
Sharing the workload.
Tongia for 4. Back in at dummy half now. And referee doesn't like that. Shoulder charge is the ruling there. On to Poroto. And no arms tackle. See if we can pick this up. That one there has been ruled a no arms tackle from Annandale. Well, this is an important penalty here for Manukau. They're going to get a...
Didn't look like there was any intention to wrap the arms there.
Good call by the referee there, Crystal. So 35 metres out, full set. Here we go again for the Magpies.
See if they can capitalise on this opportunity this time.
Well, he's just tuning in. It's a great run from 4-2. Just tuning in. Richmond are unbeaten this year. 5 wins from 5 games. Manukau's record 2 wins from 5. Here's Tere. So arguably this would be the upset of the season if Manukau were able to score and go on and win the game here. Here's Ujo John. 5 metres out. Well, they just got to get a good set play here for Sam Ngati. There goes the play. Great pass.
What a ball.
Tamote's over to score the try. Not quite a replica of the last try, but pretty damn close.
What a ball.
20-16. Well, Tamote goes back to back. And once again, Ngati executes it beautifully. And I tell you what, the influence there of the fullback, Liu Chan, was very good. Did everything right there, the fullback.
The timing of that pass, took it right to the line like we were talking about earlier. Beautiful ball out to the winger. Look at that. Manukau fans are happy.
Well, 2 tries in this game for Tuma Tamote. Very good game from him. And Ngati now with a big kick here. Pretty much from the same spot that he tried to convert the last try from, Crystal.
It is. This guy's been the conductor of the whole game. Controlling everything out there. Now he has the opportunity to put them ahead even further.
Yeah, by 6 points.
Yeah.
There's Nazis. He got the bend on it. He hasn't. So 20 points to 16. The score remains. But a beautifully executed try again by Nati. Again, just before he's tackled. It creates space outside because it brings the defenders up. They've got no choice but to come up, Crystal.
Yep, they have to come up flatter, but that ball just straight across the face to the winger. It was a beautiful pass.
Well, you've got to hand it to the Magpies. The Bulldogs came out after half-time and looked great, but they've absorbed it, come back into the game and reclaimed the lead.
They have reclaimed the lead.
10 minutes to go. What a grandstand finish we've got coming up here. And here is William Teddy again. He's been great in this game, but now the Bulldogs' defence starts to stiffen. Alalilo back out there now wearing 13. It's important he out there now for the rest of the game. Good run coming in there from Puroto. And now Manukau. Got over there 20, but Bulldogs desperate to try and disrupt. He's been great, this lad here, Ricardo Terekuita Arama. He's engaged the line really well every single time. Nati. Out it comes to Petoni Essa. Right on the halfway line. Now Nati. Oh, yes. This is going to be a little tester. Oh! What a great kick from Sam Nati.
Oh, that's the result that they've gotten on a couple occasions now from Nati's kicks. Just put the spiral bomb up, put the Richmond under all sorts of pressure and all sorts of stress. And that's the result that they would have been looking for. Now they're in a great attacking position and good ball with another opportunity here.
Well, will one more try seal it, Crystal? What do you reckon?
8 minutes 30.
Well, it means Richmond would need to score twice.
Yes.
I reckon that's going to be
converted try.
I reckon that's going to be a hard task for Richmond. With time now starting to become the enemy of them, particularly if Manukau can score here.
Yeah, the ball boys are extremely happy.
Let's see what the Magpies can do here. This right edge might be their go-to play once more. This is Tangitepu. Oh, he's come up. He's got a little issue, perhaps with his left shoulder. Here's Petoni Esse. Taken by Halalilo. Tongia Fofoa has a little dance. He gets close. Fast play the ball. Big chance here for the Magpies. The bounce is nice. Oh, a good dummy. Here's Tere. He was close to scoring about 10 minutes ago. And again, he almost gets driven over the line by the Bulldogs players. He's a handful. Oh, he's lost it. William Tere has lost it. A tiny error, and the Bulldogs have still got a chance with 7 to play. Well, Tere fighting for the ball there, but he's lost it there. And look at Bo Courts.
Bo Courts is celebrating that one.
Well, Manukau's D has got going to be having to be on point here again, although the Bulldogs have got to go 90 metres. Here's Carlos Henry. Doyle in that dummy half. And now Potu. Now Schuster, he's going nowhere. Not much urgency in that run from the back rower on that occasion. Collins Kamuhemu at dummy half. Now Lamafa, he's going nowhere. And there's a penalty. They're offside. It's a strip, in fact, ruled by referee Caddy rather than a loose carry. So Richmond now full set on the halfway. Jeremiah Schuster starts the set off. Halalilo. Good tackle on him eventually by Tongia Fafua. Here's Lamafa. The Bulldogs got a bit of a roll on now as Lamafa shrugs off a couple of tacklers. Collins Kamuhemu can see space up the middle here. And that's the goal line. 5 metres out. 2 metres out, in fact. Big moment in the game right here. Latung Nahe is back out there now. Last play now for the Bulldogs. There's the kick from Courts. It's 6 more tackles for the Bulldogs. Wow, big moment in the game now. Courts. Halalilo, they rush up on him. Ngati it was. Courts has got it again. He's just going to take the tackle. They've got tackles up their sleeve. Chance for them to get organised. Collins Kamuhemu. Latung Nahe going nowhere that time. He's lowered. Slow play the ball too. Manukau's defence must be tiring. Annandale. Out it comes to Taufa. He's taken nicely. To Pa'i. Back to Annandale. Little space on the right flank here. And through to score the try. And get it closer to the post too is Isaiah Sofa. And he goes over to score the try. Locks the scores up again. And there's a chance right here for Richmond to take the lead with 3 minutes to play. Well, beautifully done from Annandale here to switch the attack. And Isaiah Sofa goes over and does well too. Good awareness from him to get closer to the posts. Beautifully done by Annandale. And Isaiah Sofa. There he is, a happy man to get his second try of the season. And Courts, that's the angle. It's certainly not the worst. He's kicked 2 from 4. 2 he's missed have been from the sideline. And one of the ones he nailed from the first half was from the sideline. So 3 minutes to go. This for potentially the win. Don't forget, in 22 minutes we'll be on Sky Sports Select. You'll need to change channels for tonight's women's game between Mount Albert and Otahu. Kicking off at 8 o'clock. But it's all eyes on Beau Courts. The 26-year-old, can he nail this? This kick could keep Richmond's unbeaten record this season. Yes, lovely kick. Beautifully relaxed style, and it's 22-20. Wow, Manukau now have got to find something in these last 2 minutes. They've got to get an error out of Richmond somehow, maybe a penalty. Their execution when they get down into the red zone has been very good.
Stay onside, boys! Stay onside!
They've got to get the ball back. Sam Ngati has been hugely influential again for Manukau. He's going long. Interesting decision. So really Richmond with 90 seconds left. They want to get to their kick. Don't think there'll be anything flash here by Lamafa. They want to get to their kick and kick it as far as they can. Schuster. Here's Collins Kamuhemu. Gamesmanship coming into play now as we see Latung Nahe. No risks from him. Here's Halalilo. Last play now for Richmond. 47 seconds to go. And there goes the kick from Quartz. And they won't want it to go out. Will Manukau. So it's down to this now for Liu Chan. Good footwork. 55 metres. Here's John. Can they find a miracle play from somewhere? Can the Manukau Magpies for Lau Penatani? They're down to 10 seconds. So really, this is the last play of the game. Nutty. And the kick is sealed off by Courts. And that'll be that. And there is the end of the game, with Richmond escaping with the win. Jeff Morton, the assistant coach, is happy. And the Bulldogs down by 12-6, get there, but only just. And they preserve their unbeaten record in 2023, winning over Manukau by 22-20. And what was a really good Fox Memorial Premiership match here at North Harbour Stadium. Wow, Richmond were fully tested in that game. I'm sure there'll be relief in their camp. We'll have after-match reaction for you in just a moment. Stay with us. Well, there we are at North Harbour Stadium. Great game of Fox Memorial Premiership this evening with the Richmond Bulldogs going 6 from 6 with a 22-20 win. Just that one conversion. But Richmond started the second half 6 points down, and they got cracking early in the second 40 with back-to-back tries. Nicholas Halalilo going over to score that one. Converted by Beau Courts, 12 all. And then this try here, Annandale down the short side. Good kick. Good chase coming in from Tupai, who just got there before Casson. And that gave Richmond the lead for the first time in the game. But then Manukau came back with back-to-back tries out on this right edge to their winger, to Morty. They locked the scores up, and this one took the lead near the end. Beautiful play from Nati, taking it to the line on both occasions. Good cutout pass here from Liu Chan, the fullback, and Tomorti was over untouched. So that locked the scores up, or that gave Manukau a 4-point lead, and then with just a few minutes to play, it was Richmond who cracked them, and it was Isaiah Sofa who went over to score. That locked the scores up, and that try was converted for the win by Beau Courts. So very good completion rates by both teams. Both teams played very well right through the 80 minutes, you'd have to say, in this game. So a really good effort from both teams. Let's get the after-match reaction now. Crystal Ruth has made her way down to speak to both captains.
Congratulations, Bo, on an outstanding performance from yourself and the team. You guys were trailing at half-time. What was the message from Coach Henry?
He just said go back to the process. The game plan was keep them in the middle. And, I think we did that well in the second half.
You guys have been successful this season, undefeated. What's the key to your guys' success and outstanding performances this season?
I think just playing as a unit. A lot of new faces, a lot of young boys. But, the coaches brought us all together well, and I think we're just gelling as a group.
Well done. All the best for the rest of the season.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, Bo Court's a relieved man. So you get the win in this game, you take the 2 points and move on. That's kind of how it is for them. And, hard luck for Manukau. Let's go down to Crystal again.
Kia ora, Sam. You had an outstanding performance tonight, as always. You must be proud of the boys and their efforts tonight against the undefeated Richmond side.
I think it just, we had a big upsetting game last week, and I think we just had to come back to the drawing board, and I think it just worked in the first 40 minutes of the game. Richmond just had us on the back end on the last 10 minutes, and it just came down to our defence.
So what do you think will be the biggest takeaways for tonight heading into next week's game?
I think we just need to finish strong and hold out for the last 10 minutes, and that's where Richmond caught us out. And
all the best for you and the boys for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Good game.
All right, hard luck there for Sam Nati, but he doesn't look discouraged. In fact, that's a spot-on way to think about it, isn't it? Be encouraged about how to compete with the top teams and take the opportunities going forward from here. So there we are, that wraps up game one of tonight's doubleheader. We're over on Sky Sports Select in just a few minutes' time for the women's match tonight between Otahuhu and Mount Albert. We'll see you over on Sky Sports Select at 8 o'clock.